Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. As I was looking in the woods, being inspired, okay. I don't always just stare in the woods, okay? I don't want you to think that, but at the same time, listen to this. I avoid chaos, negativity, and drama. I avoid that at all costs. I'm usually meditating on a way to help people to overcome oppression. Meditating to the Lord. I'm telling you. I truly do look to the hills with cometh my help. I do. I just meditate on the Lord, meditate to the ancestors, meditate on the positive, meditate on the good, and then watch the good work things out. Because look, as I'm looking at the frozen branches in the woods, I realize something. All those frozen branches, they hold on to that ice. Just like in the last time when I was talking about the frozen ice and how when the sun comes out, it begins to warm. And as it warms, those branches work together for the good. See, they work together and all that moisture drops to the ground. And from the ground, the plants grow up, the grass can grow up, the little seedlings that's down there, because see that moisture drop down. It may not rain or anything, but that moisture that's left over from those branches is going to drop down into the ground and cultivate those seeds where, it start growing up, and make things beautiful. And see, that's what we doing, we melting off this oppression and we starting to grow up and rise up and work together to become something beautiful, to become love, and show this world it's time out for oppression. Because I'm telling you something, these oppressors got to look out, because that's one thing that we all got to do. We all got to leave here one way or another, one day, one how. We got to go. We ain't here to stay. We got to check out. So they got to give an account for their evil heart and their evil actions. They do. People don't realize that. Just like these white supremacists, they don't realize that. These people who think they white supremacists, these cowards under the hood who ain't supreme over nobody. They ain't supreme over nobody, ain't even supreme over themselves. So I need to let them know a thing or two. They need to go back to the educational system that failed them. They need to check some things out themselves and see, because the history in this country is going to favor who? The history in this country ain't going to favor us and tell the truth. No, it's not. See, it was up to some archaeologists that God sent over and found out where, life truly came from. And where life came from and how life got here. So we know some things. It's some things that some people, they scientifically proved it over and over again. I already know what you're gonna say, Mr. Coward, Mr. Wannabe White Supremacy. I already know it's been proven over and over and over, time after time after time, that it can't be unproven. So they tired of proving it. Matter of fact, they so tired of proving it that they went ahead and did away with apartheid in Africa. Because see, they realized it ain't no apartheid. It ain't no white supremacy over there. We got to get these people back what belonged to them. This is theirs. This was taken from them. We ain't had no right to come up in here and tear up Zimbabwe and tear things down and make it our own and name Rhodesia and do all this other stuff. We ain't had no right to do that. So they realized that, and they gave them people back their land and gave them back, but now, you got politics involved over there. You got the powers that be. That's why people are starving. That's why different things, you got dictatorships, want to be dictators, different things going on where folks, is treating people different kind of ways. But honey, please, they got to give an account. They don't realize this. You see, they think they get away with this on this earth, but never ever dream. Never ever lay down and dream, because they don't. That one day, it don't matter what you do behind closed doors. You think you doing it and ain't nobody looking at you. Ain't nobody watching. But you just don't know. You see, the evil is working, but don't nobody ever think the good is working. Don't nobody ever think that somebody got to give an account. It's going to be judges. You think you got to worry about the motherboard in the church. The motherboard ain't got nothing on these judges, honey. You need to get your life in order. You need to change your heart. You need to change your mindset. You need to come up out this oppression. Because ain't nobody finna be in no oppressive pity party. We get ready to rise. That's what the ancestors told me. It's time to rise. It's time to get up. It's time to come out with substance. Africans have been held by the neck of the pavement, by their neck for 400 years. That's over with. Honey, that's so over with. I'm gonna tell you something. And see, look, this another see the effects of oppression. The chains have been broken. But look, watch this. The chains have been broken, but down the line, oppression has affected generation after generation after generation. Because look here, it even affect what we eat. Because look, the slaves had to eat whatever, slop, whatever was thrown to them, whatever garbage was left over. And so here come in the pig ears, the pig tail, the pig feet, the pig nose, anything on the pig to eat. We eat it. I'm gonna tell you something. And so that come in hypertension, diabetes, a whole bunch of heart disease, a whole bunch of other stuff. What you need to stop doing is feeding these kids this pork. Because see, what you doing is down the line, when they get to be 40, 50 years old, they going to have to deal with cholesterol. The doctor going to want to hurry up and put them on high blood pressure. So, see, high blood pressure must keep the black man impotent. It keep the black man down. He can't do nothing on the high blood pressure medicine. So hurry up and give it to him. You need to watch your diet. What you need to do is buy your own high blood pressure cuff and take you some apple cider vinegar, black seed oil, and start watching what you eat. Stop eating that pork. Throw out that pork. Throw it all out. The snooks, the processed meat, the pig feet, the pig ears, the chitlins, the fat back, the ribs, the ham, the bacon, the shanks, them neck bones, all of it, everything. All of it, everything. If I ain't named nothing, I throw all that out. If it belongs to the pig, because it ain't no good. Now, I'm telling you what you do eat. This is good. Start eating you a bunch of small meals. I love boiled turnips. Eat you some boiled turnips, get you some fruits and vegetables. I'm telling you something. I used to love the pig. I used to eat them chitlins and stuff, but that stuff ain't good for you. It ain't good, and thank the Lord that he took the taste away from my mouth. I tell you something, I used to love BLTs, but I don't eat that stuff no more. It ain't good for us, people. We got to come away from that. We got to stop eating pork. Pork it will clog your arteries. Do you know something about this pig? Let me tell you something. A pig can eat a human being in 8 minutes. The pig will eat their own poo, and the pig will eat their own babies. The pig is artery clogging, cholesterol, saturated fat, anything you can think of about a pig that's bad, that's it. Leave the oink alone. Get away from the pig. It ain't no good for you. Okay, so really, people, you want to start doing better, coming out of oppression, eating better, thinking better. See, that's all a part of changing your mindset, changing how you think about yourself. You start thinking better about yourself. Your skin starting to clear up. You start drinking more water, leaving them sodas alone. If you drink a soda, drink a light soda. Drink something like 7-Up or something. Just start changing the way you diet and the way you eat. Because I'm telling you something, I love you. Ain't no one superior over you. Nobody. You a king and a queen, you royalty. You all of that and a bag of chips, and a Pepsi. God bless you. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Have a blessed and wonderful and prosperous new year, because that's exactly what it's going to be.